you got for us tonight, Derp Herder?
For what?
For the show.
I'm going to try to get it through this. I can't see y'all very well, but...
Oh, that's right.
Which eye sucks and which eye is great?
This is the good one, and this is the really bad one.
Is it weird to have it like all messed up like that?
Yeah, because I can't focus. It will not focus.
That is so weird.
And so...
Can you drive?
No, I'm cleared to drive, but I would be a danger to myself and everybody if I were to get behind the wheel.
He's driving like he's drunk. He's got his
Like
one eye.
I legitimately don't understand why they don't just do both eyes at the same time. This is awful.
What'd you do, LASIK?
No, it's cataract removal, but then he had to do an extra procedure. So
why don't they do both eyes at the same time?
You're getting the next one done this week, right?
Yeah, I'm getting it on Wednesday. And it's going to be like the longest 2 days of my life. But so they removed the cataract and I was awake for the whole thing.
Is that why they gave you Xanax?
So they gave me the Xanax just to keep me calm. And then they did numbing eye drops so I wouldn't feel anything. Well, so I get in there and I'm the last surgery of the day. And when I was wheeled into the room, I heard a bunch of people talking. And the day after my surgery is where I got all of this information. So I asked my nurse, I said, it sounded like there were like 3 or 4 of y'all in the room. She said, no, there were like 10 to 12 of us in there. And I was like, really? She goes, yeah, he wanted his entire staff in there to watch your surgery. I said, okay. I go, so what exactly happened? I go, because I remember laying down and he pulled the machine up over my eye. And then he goes, all right, we're about to dive right in. And at that point, 3 little colored blue dots showed up. That's what I was looking at. 3 blue dots. And he said, all right, here we go. And the next thing I hear is like an auditorium full of people, what it sounded like. And all it was, oh my God. And so I asked her, I said, what was...
tell me there are pictures of what they did. And...
He didn't, not of my right eye. I'm going to ask him to do it of my left eye.
I don't think they'll do it for HIPAA laws, but also for possible lawsuits. I don't think they do that.
And so, well, my nurse told me to ask him if he would record my left eye. So I'll ask.
Dude, they give you all sorts of pictures when you get a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
But they show you like the inside of your butthole. They're not actually watching you like get your stuff cut out.
So I asked her why everybody freaked
I just
out.
want the after pictures, not.
And so she said, well, she goes, your type of cataract. She goes, I don't think we've had a case like yours walk through the door in over 10 years. And she said, a lot of us have never seen it. And she goes, so everybody was just kind of freaking out because she goes, yours is super rare. I said, okay. I go, what happened? What? I heard him say deformity. What did that mean? And she said, well, that. She goes, he had suspected, like he talked to you about, that you might have a deformity on the back end of your capsule, but he wouldn't know until he got in there. She said, well, once he got in there, he goes, oh yeah, do y'all see the deformity? There it is. He goes, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this. He goes, but I'm going to try. And then at that point, he started listing off to his nurses, I need you to get this ready. You over here need to have this ready, and this ready. So he's giving like all these demands to get stuff ready. And I'm awake and I'm like, he goes, okay, right now for the next 2 minutes, I need you not to move. And I said, he goes, it is imperative that you don't budge. And I'm thinking, okay, pressure's on now. Well, those 3 dots that I'm looking at that point, the 3 dots started doing this weird shape shifting thing. And it almost looked like a kaleidoscope type deal, like how the shapes and colors move in a kaleidoscope. So it did that for what seemed like maybe 30 seconds. And then it popped back to the 3 dots. So the kaleidoscope thing went back to normal. And he said, okay, we're all done. And so I asked the nurse, I said, so what was that whole defect thing? Can you hear me again?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
We got you.
Oh, okay. And
Is everybody off the internet at your house right now?
Yeah, like I'm the only one. I mean,
Okay.
Bell may be, but everybody else should be off.
Okay.
But so the nurse said, well, you had this really, really
Small
rare
penis.
defect in the back of your capsule. And she said the back of the capsule, she goes, you're lucky. And she kind of punched me a little bit in the arm. She said, you're lucky. He's 1 out of 100 doctors that would even attempt the procedure. She said the procedure that he did on your defect usually is done by a different doctor with lasers. She had what he was able to do was he was able to manipulate the machine in turning your eyeball a certain way distance of us that would even attempt it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you're in the Matrix.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix, homie.
Good.
You cut out on the word ball and you said it is as if you liked it. So
Nice. Let me go check and make sure Bell and Chase aren't streaming something. Hang on.
okay. Ball.